Welcome back to another episode of the Dub Talk with Champs and When to Speak.
Yes,
We here sitting down with a powerhouse of the branded game, a true strategist who's been shaking up in the culture through marketing, sports, and community impact. He's a creative force who helped over 150 clients build brands and stories that stick and resonate. Champ, welcome.
Welcome to the show, my boy.
For sure.
Problem, man.
Yep. How you feeling today?
I'm amazing, bro. Energy high, energy always high. How you feel?
Yep, feeling good.
I'm
feeling
great.
I'm feeling great with my glasses on. You know, it's a nice, what's today, Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. Before we get started, I want to appreciate you for coming on, taking your time out today to do this for us, you know?
Yeah.
Getting it done for us.
I appreciate y'all for having me, bro. This it's honorable. Like what y'all doing, you get what I'm saying? I always make it a point in conversation to just credit my brother. Credit my brother, because bro, where y'all come from is the people that having ideas that they not doing anything with them.
Definitely.
They ain't even exploring the ways. So it's like, what y'all doing, bro? Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So before we get started, who is Champ Powell?
Champ Powell, that's a good question. Champ Powell is a divine being.
Mm-hmm.
It's a divine being. Like I had to learn recently. I just sat down with myself and like I had to realize Champ Powell, because for a long time I was trying to be a businessman. That's all I was trying to be the best professional, right? But before I'm a professional, I'm a brother, I'm a son, I'm a friend, I'm a mentor.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Those are the things that I embody before like the business come in. You get what I'm saying? So I'm a divine body first, committed to my divine soul.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Sure.
Okay, so what sparked your interest in becoming an entertainment marketing strategist?
Sparked my interest growing up, I was like, I was just raised around entertainment in general. Artists, athletes. I was seeing it, but I was seeing it on a personal level though, right? And I was also seeing the people that was on TV, the people that was having, going to Grammys, going to the Met Galas, going to all of these, extravagant things. And the people that I was seeing in my backyard wasn't having the same success, that wasn't having the same recognition. And it was like, bro, and where I'm from, it's like we got the same talent they got.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what's the gap? And when I understood the main thing that I seen that we was missing, or the two main things, was like the presentation and the representation. It's like the presentation as far as when we get caught in an opportunity and get caught in those rooms, we don't know what to do, how to talk, how to present ourselves, how to engage. We don't know how to do none of that. We don't know how to socialize. And also like representation, because we are, for one, it's like we're not a good representation of ourselves. We don't even understand who we are. We want to do what the industry doing. We want to do what he doing. We ain't want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Our own
it's like
type.
we don't even know what we want. We're not even asking ourselves what we want first. So it's like, how can I'm chasing your dream.
Yeah.
That's phony.
Are you saying us as like, melanin people or people as a whole?
I'm gonna say people coming from underserved communities. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even just Baltimore, but it's a lot of people that come from the trenches or poverty or whatever. It really don't matter. Baltimore County too. Like everything. It really don't matter. But if you're coming from a community where you're not having those resources just provided and given to you, it's like a lot of people are they searching for the way. They having the ideas to make it. You get what I'm saying? But it's like they aren't. For one, they not like I said from the start. They aren't engaging with those ideas.
That's a fact.
They have these crazy divine ideas, and I really emphasize that word divine, bro. And it's like this a godly thing. What we doing right now, this godly, bro. Y'all ain't get with me on no coincidence. He just came in the studio today. That's not how that work. You feel
So
me?
what divine like mean to you though? Like what's
Divine,
your definition of divine?
Godly, heavenly, like intuitive. Just like not forced.
Right.
Simple. Like I look at life like this, right? I look at life like this. I look at life like a recipe. If you follow a recipe step by step, it's gonna come out exactly how that picture look.
Yeah.
As soon as you start adding salt and start adding sugar, it's gonna come out fun. It's gonna
So
come
like
out
manifestation in a way.
literally, it's the law of attraction. I'm reading a secret right now. It's the law of attraction, law of love.
I like that.
I like that for sure.
You partake at St. John's University, right?
For sure.
Okay, so how did your time at St. John's shape your approach to branding and community engagement?
St. John's, I love St. John's. I'm not gonna lie, shout out to St. John's. St. John's gave me the opportunity to see what the industry looked like on a hands-on scale. I chose St. John's. I actually chose St. John's between St. John's and Dell State
Wait, where St. John's at?
in New York.
Oh, New York. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went there, and it gave me like, I chose St. John's for one of the biggest reasons because it was a D1 program, and I went there and I got a chance to see what D1 sports look like behind the scenes, and understanding what an athlete is engaged with and deals with outside of the court, off the field. That gave me the chance to see like, oh, he going through this, he dealing with this. Okay, cool. Let me serve
So that put
this
a light bulb in your head.
yeah, let me serve him this way, cause like that's why I tell all my guys like on any scale, I'm not scoring no 30 points. I'm not putting up no 5 touchdowns. I'm not doing none of that. I will get busy on the back end though. I will get busy on the back end though. Every day.
Do you feel like it's like a lot of culture down there?
New York.
Well, at St. John's, or like from your experience.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like New York, I ain't gonna lie. New York as a whole is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
So
Like
how was it like living down there? Like had to like switch your whole day to day from here, but like changing it. We had to go there. Like was it like a big change? You feel what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily think it was a change. It was a realization that I had though, cause I remember specifically there was this one day. It was just one day I was living off campus one time, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was like my junior year. I was living off campus with my homeboy, and I used to stay on campus late as I can. You can stay at campus till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Stay till 3 a.m. I walked back home. I used to probably live like 15 minutes away from the campus, and I was walking home 3 a.m. No cars on the street. Like it's just blank. And I walked outside the campus, a private campus. So I'm walking outside the campus, and I'm looking. Just looking around me, and I'm seeing where I'm at. I'm like, bro, I made it a long way. I was just in Baltimore. I was just walking to the store. You know what I'm saying? I was walking my own
And
way.
it can change just like that too.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm in New York now.
Yeah.
I'm like, life can change just like that. And it's like, what you gonna do with the opportunity?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Like you here now.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want the opportunity like to slip out your hands, because like that could probably be your only chance. Honestly, like just right there, that can be your only chance right there.
True.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Capitalize on everything.
Definitely.
Literally.
Definitely.
So what does being a cultural integrator mean to you, and how do you bring that into your work?
Cultural integration is like, me personally, the culture is us. And when I say us, it's the community. It's, not necessarily about how you look, but it's staying true to like where you come from. And I think as far as integrating a synonym for integration is collaboration.
Okay.
And me personally, where we from, people scared to collaborate.
For sure.
Facts.
I hate it.
I hate it too, because like, why do people do that though? Like it'd be like I feel like it's an ego thing with people.
Yeah, like we can grow together.
I agree. So I look at, because it's so many ways you can look at it, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I break it down like this, right? And I'm very transparent.
Yeah.
It's you can look at it like we don't collaborate with each other.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it on a mass scale, on like a political scale.
Okay.
Right? So it's 2 communities. Like it might be a couple, but it's 2 communities in the United States, right? It's the ones that come from underserved communities, and it's the ones that come from having resources.
Right.
Right? Not that we don't have resources, but they know how to use their tools. Right? So those ones that's having, they don't want to engage with us, and we don't want to engage with them. We scared of them, they scared of us. You get what I'm saying? So look at it like the typical black boy in Baltimore, and the versus, not even versus, and on the other side, a white policeman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't want to engage with that black boy on this scale. He don't want to do this. He can, but he don't want to do this.
And we like that.
And we saying fuck the law. Like we ain't, you know what I'm saying? But he holding a policy. He holding a policy.
Where you think what's the origin of that? Like why you think it's like that in the first place?
It's a lot of reasons. I think one of the reasons is like it go back to self for one, because people not asking themselves no questions. People saying that homeboy, he said fuck the law, shit, fuck the law too. People little baby saying gun doing, you feel me? They watching the media and they want to do, well, yeah, he hard. Hell yeah, I'm doing that too.
I'm gonna do that too.
They don't want to do what they know. They not exercising their own thought. You feel me? And it's like another reason is
Like that.
people don't understand how to socialize. People don't know how to speak up for themselves. People don't understand what they want. People don't I'm not gonna say people don't know, but people ignorant to themselves. People ignorant to themselves.
Dang,
Yeah, that's deep.
that's deep.
That definitely was deep.
Yeah.
So, what was the first moment you knew you were good at what you were good at what you do? Dang, my
When
bad.
the community that asked me to do what I do, like when they came and got me, when the community came and got me, that's when I knew, like, cause I was never trying to do something that I didn't know how to do. It's not like I jumped in the lane was like I gotta figure this out.
Yeah,
I was always doing what I had a skill for, and I knew it. It was two realizations, and in school when I was a kid, when I was younger, I had on a art scale, I was doing people work. People would actually do that work for me and do that digital design work, and it was like, all right, cool.
And that
I must be
motivated
doing-
you.
Yeah, I must be doing it for a reason. They asked me to do it for a reason,
Right.
Yeah.
and then in real life, it was like people was asking for stuff, not necessarily asking me. And when I was serving, they'd keep coming back. They'd keep coming. So it's like what is that? You feel me? So it's like I gotta keep serving. I gotta keep serving.
gotta keep giving it to him.
You feel me?
They
You
asked
back,
for it.
yeah, but you back to saying what you just said. What's the biggest risk you took early in your career, and how did it turn out?
Biggest risk, I'm gonna say the biggest risk is like risk I experience is, I think the biggest risk, because growing up, and not only in Baltimore, it's just growing up period, right? The first thing that we look for as children is our parents' approval.
Facts.
That's the first thing that a kid look for.
Facts.
When a kid start touching stuff and all that, he gonna keep doing it. He curious, but when he get a reward from his parent, he gonna keep doing that again. So as you grow up, you get what I'm saying. You start to engage with the things that you want in life, right? And I started growing up, and when I started to, and this can be taken in two different ways, but I started to rebel against my parents, and not because it was like I'm rebelling. I don't like what you're saying, but I was so certain about what I wanted. I was so certain and clear about my vision. It was like,
So
I gotta go this way.
So was it like your parents was like telling you something else while you was telling them what you want to do, and they were telling you like, nah, don't do that?
Yeah, basically,
like,
it was.
okay.
Yeah, it was like
You was like, no,
everything
I'm
that I
doing
was like.
You ain't want to keep hearing it.
Yeah, literally. Like my mother she had a very specific, not even controlling, but she had a very specific way. It's like that she wanted certain things to play out. It was like I ain't see that, and it's not even that I didn't see it. I did understand what she was trying to pursue. I understood what she was trying to like get me to. And it was like I understand that already. You feel me? That's not nothing new to me. I'm understanding that at a young age. What I'm trying to do is show you this.
Right.
I'm trying to show you this whole other way. You ain't even gotta do that. You ain't even clocking at him. You the job. You the corporation. You gotta understand how you like your relationship with the corporation. You gotta understand your relationship with them. You think like they controlling and what they say go and I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Cause at a young age I understood like the same thing a business can do. I can do the same thing I can do. A business can do. So what is the difference? Because I'm not like subjected to no business name. I don't care what it is. And the United States of America is a business name. It's a corporation. I'm not subject to that. I'm subject to my own person. I'm the divine being. I'm not even like, you feel me?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like the difference, even though it's not a difference, I agree with you. But the difference that it can portray as in, it's like they being like spoon fed in a way. So it was like, instead of getting, once again, taking a risk, and they feel like, one thing I would say as people or like, parents, they, even if they don't mean to, they think real negative about, certain things because they scared.
I'm gonna change the word scared. They domesticated.
Okay. And why you say that?
So domestication is essentially the idea of repeating the things that, or not even repeating or regurgitating the things, and what's the word? When you project, and it's like what you was taught, what you was exposed to. You ain't really question it. You ain't never go see if
So like
it's
trained
real.
in a way. Like,
Yup.
Yeah, it's like that's what I know. That's what I know. Yeah,
like
it's
they teach what was teach to them.
Yeah, you feel me? And it just keep going. It keep
I
going.
feel like
And
the cycle got to end at one.
Somebody got to break
you
the
feel
cycle.
me?
gotta break.
And that's why I say you can't blame your parents because they did the best that they could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I know, I'm gonna teach my child.
Definitely
You feel me? But I'm also gonna give my child those space to like be them.
branch out to what he wanted, what he or she wanted to do.
You
yeah.
feel me? Like
So-
they gotta be them.
Do you kind of feel like what your mom was doing is like a blessing in disguise in a sense? Like,
For sure. Like it showed me. For one, it helped me to explore. So I'm like, I see what she's talking about. Like, what is that? Why do people think like that? Why do people move like that? So it helped me for one to understand that it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It exists.
definitely.
And it helped me to better understand, okay, cool, if I do this, what's my role in it? You know, what's my relationship with, you know, these type of folks, the way these people think. And I think it definitely helped me as far as like just the way my approach to life is now. Like I think it helped me for sure.
Definitely.
I think it helped me for sure.
yes, sir. So you led over 40 plus projects. Correct.
For sure.
Yeah. What's one campaign that really pushed your your creative?
I think my biggest my project that probably, because it's a few different projects. The first project is like, I ain't gonna lie, Tyrese Chambers, and Tyrese Chambers is an ongoing project because like Tyrese Chambers, when I was in high school, the NIL wasn't around.
Yeah.
So I really, for a long time, I always understood that I wanted to work with athletes, but I just didn't know how. I didn't know what capacity it was.
Right.
And the day that NIL passed, the NIL law passed, I called Reese. I'm like, yo, we gotta get this set up. Like we gotta put this together. And I ain't gonna lie, like without no backing, without no professional backing, without no agency behind me, without anything, Reese, he gave me the opportunity to like go in the room and talk with the David Rosenhausers and LAA Sports, and he gave me the opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So I think as far as like where I'm at now and what sparked it, I think like Reese is my project that really put me in a space to do what I'm doing now.
He was your first client, right?
Yeah, so it was two clients I signed on the same day. It was Tyrese Chambers and it was Dennis Barnes. Dennis Barnes played DB at UTEP at the time.
You secured over 30K in NIL deals. Am I correct or no?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit more than that, but yeah.
That's tough. What's your advice for young athletes navigating brand partnerships?
Understand it go back to self, because like understanding your brand, understand what it is that you want, because people obviously everybody want money. So what people would do, what athletes would do, where they try to go at everything that they see.
Yeah.
Well, I see you partner with this, I'm gonna go at them too.
Yeah.
Like it ain't even for your brand. That look crazy on you.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like if it's something that's like it gotta be divine, it gotta be a divine connection. You gotta get in a room with them people and you gotta know. If you sit here and work and you eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch every day and you know that raised you as a kid, go at them people like that played a part in your life.
Yeah.
You know? That's the thing that's where the money at.
It's all about, it's like personal. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
telling you, it gotta be an emotional connection.
Yeah.
It gotta be emotional. Like one of the projects that we did, I know me and Reese, like one of the biggest or two of the biggest projects actually. The first one was Jetstream Credit Union in Puerto Rico, right? You can talk to Baltimore, they ain't gonna know what that is.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
So it's
I don't
like
know what that is.
when we did it, that's when athletes started going at them. And for Reese, it was like Reese come from a background. He ain't like he wasn't raised with no money. He wasn't raised with like in a rich home. You feel me? He come from not having. So it's like for him, that was an opportunity for him to really not only lead a space of financial literacy, but it's like, let me demonstrate too. Let me show y'all what it looked like with a real institution.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like that was for me. That was one of those things where I seen it and was like, yo, that's hard. It's not just they paying him to do this. Like nah, he was really doing something. That's tough. You feel me? That's hard.
So, going back to what you just said, what's the biggest misunderstanding people have about, those deals, the marketing of?
The biggest misconception, that they coming easy. that they come in easy. I think that's really the biggest thing because people be thinking, NIL creates a space where like it's more opportunity. People be thinking I'm just ready to do this and I'm ready to get deal, but nah, it's like
It comes with like a lot more.
you gonna get a million no's before you get your first yes.
Yeah,
You gonna get a million, and people too inconsistent. People like you got have that persistence. You got to have that consistency. That's the thing that's gonna get you paid. That's the thing that's gonna get you satisfaction. Like that's not an overnight rich game. It's not that.
So do you think you gotta chase the NIL deals or the NIL deals to chase you?
I think if you've been
God damn, everybody on the head with that.
Are you saying personally or just in general?
I mean, in general.
In general, so it's gonna be a lot of repetition in the word. So it's like it gotta be divine. Because if you committed to if you stand your authentic self, it's gonna come. It's gonna. And if you out there trying to do something crazy and you looking crazy on the field, not doing nothing, it's like literally the dude from he was in a they was in a tournament. They was in a tournament and it was a manager. He wasn't even a player. He was a manager, just doing what managers do. Like he's just a team manager. My man got probably 280.
Oh, you talk about March Madness tournament?
Yeah, like bro.
Yeah.
He was being himself. Yeah, he was being himself, bro. He wasn't trying to be no player. He wasn't trying to look hard. He wasn't trying to do nothing. He just him.
Oh, what's that? American?
I think yeah.
But he been doing that way before March Madness though. Like he was doing that before like the tournament even started.
I don't know who these young fellas are.
Boy, young guy. He was what team was he walking out with?
Yeah, he was walking out with
I'm trying to think. What I don't know what team.
Wait, doing
was,
March
though.
Madness?
Yeah.
I don't know what team it was. I can't remember.
He got
what
the
team
belt.
It was,
He got
bro.
the belt right after that.
He got everything right after that. I ain't gonna lie. He got everything.
Oh, they was making shirts for yo too. They had
He
shirts with his face
Under
on it.
Armour made a whole sweatsuit.
For
Like
real?
I'm telling you.
Man,
Wait.
He got. No, I'm not saying he got a bag, but I'm talking about the team. They got the belt.
Yeah, no, true. No, you right.
I mean,
telling
you got
you,
a bag though.
He got crazy. Like,
Wait, what he do? What he do?
you, bro?
He just was
Bro, he literally just walked out with a boom box as they coming out for real, like just hyping them up, basically.
like stunting in a way.
I'm telling you.
Like a mascot, kinda.
That's tough.
But that's him. Like that's him. That's who he really is.
Spirit animal.
You feel me? Like that's who he really is, bro.
Spirit animal.
Who edited that text on it?
On what he got.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a business, so
Like, how did be working with the NIL when it comes like the school getting paid too?
it's not necessarily like so the NIL really don't go through. I mean, it supposed to go through the school as far as like approval.
Right.
It's like for example, if a school sponsored by Nike, like you can't go work at Under Armour and like that ain't you're not doing nothing like that. But as far as like the taxing, they ain't really gonna touch your money for real. But you gotta remember that because you the business now. It's not like NC State the business. You feel me? You the business. You get what I'm saying? So when you register your name and you start collecting money, you gotta pay taxes on your money that's coming in. You feel me? So it's like you running a business. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. So how did you connect with Tyrese Chambers?
When I was in high school, it wasn't really nobody that was in high school or like in that. I graduated 2017. Like between like 16, 15 to 2020, it wasn't nobody that was coming in and out of high school that I wasn't even aware of for real. Like, and it ain't too many. And Reese was like somebody I watched since like freshman year. And just watching him, it was like I just knew something was
You was amazed.
Yeah, it was like something was something, and I wasn't amazed about his abilities. Yeah, abilities on the field. I was amazed about what he was like. He came in as a freshman, going to school, reading the kids. Like it's like, who is yo? Who is that?
What high school was you? What?
He was reading the kids in like freshman year. He was doing all that. He was trying to put together a foundation when he was a freshman in high school. So it's like who is yo?
So it was like he came into like politics.
Yeah, it's like
so like you couldn't miss who. I mean, like you couldn't really not see who bro was.
literally, and it was like it's like who is he?
Who is he?
You feel me? It's like I see these people they putting up a couple points, they catching a couple touchdowns again, but it's like they're going to house when they done. You feel me? I'm like yo, he doing this at it.
And we was doing again at that game, certain games, stuff like that. We would go to the field.
He'll go to the field, or he'll like go read book, like he'll go read books to them kids, or like he'll go connect, he'll give back. Like I'm like who, like what is is your one? Like, what's your motive or something? So I like it just
Like-
turned into conversation. It was like as soon as the conversation kind of got to a space where I was legally able to work with him in that space, it was like it's done for.
Yeah.
It's done for.
Because like you said, it's a brand. You know,
It's
he
a
carried
brand.
himself a certain way.
I'm telling you.
Who's in special year, basically.
For sure.
And what high school you went to?
He went to Poly. I went to Parkville.
Oh, all right.
Y'all was official, Parkville? Y'all was official? Y'all was nice?
Back then,
Mm-hmm. Y'all was phony?
I ain't gonna lie. Back then, Parkville came a long way. I love where Parkville at right now. When I was there, it's like they was in the rebuilding now. Like they just really. I ain't gonna lie to you, Parkville. I love Parkville, and at the space at the time, I don't think they really acknowledged the sports to what it had the chance to be. I don't think they really was aware of what like the role that sports play in the demographic that we come from.
Sure.
And I think as people started to, you know, bring attention to like the city, that's when Parkville was like, yo, okay, I see what's happening, and they caught on quick.
Okay.
They caught on quick.
So, do you think Baltimore has what it takes to be a real hub for athlete marketing?
For sure. The biggest thing that you need is the athletes. And if you ask me, Baltimore is. I'm gonna say Baltimore, and I'm gonna add Maryland too, because I ain't gonna lie, Maryland as a state produced some of the top athletes.
Definitely.
I don't care what you say. I debate with anybody. The thing about Baltimore, if you ask me, we don't stack up with like a Texas or the Florida, is because our athletes are subject to so much more adversity, right? They seeing so much, there's so many more obstacles. They're experiencing so much more, you know, boundaries that a person from the South. And it's not to take credit from them, but it's like the thing that you saying up here. Yes, it's not what you're saying. It's not what you're saying down there. I'm not gonna lie. It's different. It's different.
You know, even like some places in Florida for real, like
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's a couple, but it's like it's a couple. It is like, and that's like I said. It's not to take away from no city, no nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like coming from here. It's like, man, you going through something different. You going through something like even
Got that dog in you.
you feel me? Like even like the South gonna give you the Southern hospitality. Just that alone. You feel me? Like it might be you might be in Alabama or something. You might be nice. You might be crazy. You know, your family gonna come out. Your friends gonna come out. You might be nice in Baltimore. Nobody coming to see you. Like they want too much pride. It's like I'm not going out.
Why you think that is though?
As soon as you up though, they want to come pop out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I was just at the game when you was 5 touchdowns on Murbo.
I mean, why you think that is though?
I said Murbo, I'm geeking.
Why I think it is?
crab in a bucket, bro.
Like
Yeah.
I think
Crabs in a barrel.
no, it's definitely crabs in the barrel.
Crabs
But
in
like
the barrel.
it's the same thing, but it's like it's people not giving themselves the opportunity to ask their own self questions. Like people, it's like if you in a room with 10 people, one guy game on Saturday, ask your homeboy, "Are you going?" "No, I'm going to go see Shorty. I'm going to go pull up on." You know what I mean? I'm ready to go do that. I'm like, I'm with shit. What we doing? You feel me? You're not gonna go see his homeboy. He not. So it's like he not even asking himself what he want. He gonna go pull up with the girl. He ready to go. Like you feel like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
like come on, bro. Come on, bro. People, it's like people want the things. People want instant gratification. People don't want that's just sit down for a minute. And it's not even about sitting down. It's like people don't want to just like commit to the thing. I think people scared of commitment. You feel me? Like
That's
not even
facts.
this relationship. People scared of commitment.
For
People
sure.
scared to commit themselves to a thing. That's why people be all over the place. People just scared of commitment.
Facts.
They don't know how to show love because they ain't never get no love.
You feel me? They don't know how I get no love. No, like I'm telling you, bro. And it's like,
That's all you can say.
literally, bro. It's like, cause, man, like one of my like catchphrase, not even catchphrase, like something I say is like, love is eternal. You know what I'm saying? Love don't die. Love is the energy that don't die. So it's like, bro, if cause love, you ain't gotta. Man, yo, love is not something that you just gotta like, I gotta do this, all this to show him love. It's like, yo, just, you know what I mean? Just do what you know is right.
It's a little thing
Love
that
is
matters.
I'm telling you, love is love, bro. Love is law. Love is law. Like,
It don't matter what it
it
is.
don't matter what it is. Love is law. And it's like, it's sad that we gotta emphasize that.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like, we can't even tell out front that that's hard jacket that you got on. People don't even want to do that.
People be hating too.
People
much,
don't, you
bro.
feel me? Like,
Over.
and then even when people receive certain compliments, they look crazy. Like, why you asking me that? Like, come on, bro. Like, why is our community like that?
What you want my hoodie, yo? You want
Yeah,
take my
like,
hoodie
why we
off me?
You feel me? Like, why we gotta do all that, bro? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy work, bro.
It's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Yeah. So I wanted to get into true relations. So what is true relations, and how did that vision come to life?
True relations. So true relations is actually true relations is a product of my partner True. So like I'm my capacity now is like merely a partner of true relations. I'm more so like a product of true relations helped me to develop what I have developed today. I'm not gonna lie. Because true relations is literally what it says. It's true relationships. And it was founded upon literally true relationships. Because it's not, I look at true relations like a chameleon. Chameleon in the sense of it can turn into whatever you need it to be. It can be a record label, it can be a marketing agency, it can be a event management, it can be whatever, it can be a property, it can be whatever you want it to be. As long as you use it right, because it's a tool. It's a tool in a toolbox. You know what I'm saying? So it's like true relations is literally, for example, you may be signed to True Relations, right?
Yeah.
And what True Relations is going to give you is going to give you access. And if you are, if you have a toolbox full of tools and you don't know how to use them,
And it's
then
pointless.
then it's worthless. But if you get in there and you get access and you like, oh, now I can do this, now I can do this, now it's like, it's up to you now, because like I said, your name is the business, you the business. And
Yep.
as soon as you acknowledge that, it's like, that's when you'll have success within True Relations.
Okay. I like that. So you're now selling your own water brand, Truth. Was it Alkaline? Truth Alkaline.
Yeah, so Truth Alkaline.
What was the thought process behind launching that product?
So Truth Alkaline is that's also my partner True Company.
Okay.
So my role in Truth Alkaline is like is essentially a marketing partner. Right? So Truth Alkaline came about in the mix of the pandemic. It was an idea that I know like True was articulating that he was going to develop something. He was going to develop a water brand.
Yeah.
But it's like nobody was taking that serious. It was just like
Shaking it off.
You feel me?
yeah,
Shaking
so
it
it's
off.
like it go back to the guy like, oh yeah, that's hard. But like as soon as it became a thing, that's when it kind of sparked, and it really just became it really just came in layers, because it came first. It was like strictly just grassroots, if you know, you know. And then it was we got in stores, and it became like a citywide thing. It was like, oh yeah, you got that, or you did that.
Yo, that's what's up. Launching your own water.
Yeah, that is tough.
product, like, that's check. Like
That is crazy.
That's like how do you even get?
How do you
the
even
process
like
of doing that?
yeah, like how do you even start that?
Where do you
I ain't
go?
gonna lie,
Where do
true
you-
relations, like it's relationships. I ain't gonna lie to you, relationships. Like you can't be scared to ask what people can do. When you in a room, you never know what a person can do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And once you understand that, it'll put a fire under you to like talk to everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Collaborate.
Collaborate.
Socialize.
I swear. I'm telling you, because like your water, because truth, it's really not about like the water. I ain't gonna lie, because the water is, and anybody that's affiliated with the water will tell you, like the water is a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Because the water allowed me to do what I'm doing right now. The water allowed True to do what he's doing. The water allowed Ron to do what he's doing right now, because the water is essentially an epitome or a vehicle of, it's like a vehicle that runs down a stream that connects to all facets of life. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it connect to music, it connect to water, it connect to sports, it connect to community and grassroots level, it can connects with corporate brands, it connects with fashion, it connects with everything. You feel through the water brand, you've seen us pretty much do everything you can think of. Now we're doing All-Star Celebrity Game in Delaware.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really, it's a vehicle.
That's
Yeah.
June 28th, right?
June 28th, for sure.
That's
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure.
What's next for you and Champ? for well projects in 2025?
So what's next? Just crazy because I just had another interview. They was asking me the same question. What's next? I can't tell you what's next. Now, I read a book, right? I read a book, and the majority of people, when you ask that question, they're gonna tell you what they think is gonna happen within the next 5 years, 3 months, 3 years, and all of that. I ain't gonna lie. The best thing I ever did was to sit still. The best thing I ever did was to sit still and stay in the moment. The only thing I can tell you what's to come is what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? That's divine. You feel me? Because I'm gonna say this, like I'm a very spiritual person, right? I'm a very intentional person, and I believe in. It don't matter what I believe in, but I believe in something. You dig what I'm saying? And I always say, like, if you believe, if you anybody, period, if you believe in something, and everybody have wants and desires, that's cool. But once you learn to strip yourself of desires and pleasures, and you submit yourself to the divine, it's no more about what you want.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because you're gonna feel so confident about the things that come to you, that the universe presents itself to you. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with Reese recently. Like right now, he playing in California.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Reese. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see this, bro, I gotta tell it. Like, he wasn't even gonna do that. He wasn't even gonna go out there. He was just focused on the league.
Yeah.
And I had to have a conversation like, bro, the universe presented itself to you. You know what I'm saying? This is what you supposed to do. This is divine. This is a divine space right now. You feel me? You gotta do this. They ain't coming to you, out of nowhere, and they came to you for a specific reason. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it. It's not football. Not nothing that you just. I gotta figure out how to do this. Yo, you do this every day.
Every day.
You
Since
feel
you
me?
was little.
Like, since you was little, you done did it at every league, at every level of football that you can possibly do it at. Like, go out there, go rock out real quick. Do your thing, bro. My man played 4 games, averaging like 2 touchdowns a game. Easy. You feel me? It's like, come on, bro. That's a divine. That's what the universe presented it to you. You gotta learn how to submit to the opportunity that presents itself to you. And if you believe in a higher power, nothing that presents itself to you is going to be from the fraud. Yeah. Everything is divine.
Agreed.
Everything is divine.
Agreed. That's definitely facts.
No, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. My man getting like five receptions, 2 touchdowns every game.
Yeah, I be seeing those.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
bro.
tough,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Hopefully soon when he get a chance, we can get him more here soon.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely, we talked to him. I know he's a busy man, though.
Yeah.
Stay on the move.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
So, that's gonna conclude our conversation, though, man. Wrap up this episode. We appreciate you coming on again. You want to tell the people where they can connect with you at?
Everything. I am Champ Powell. Like, everything. Anyway, you Google it. You'll find everything.
Yes, sir.
That's right. When this episode. Hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. We're gonna catch you on the next one.
Yes.
Yes, God.